Yo, it's Euro 2024. What's good, man? It's your boy Alpha Frankie. Yeah. So listen, man. I have a list for the English players that will be representing at the Euro 2024. It's quite unfortunate that a lot of players haven't made it. Players like Rashford hasn't made it to the list. Harry Maguire is on injury, and Jack Grealish as well has not been called up. So Ben White has a problem with Gareth Southgate. So last time he was called at the friendlies, he said he couldn't play for him anymore. So they have a problem right there. So a lot of players, a lot of good players in English squad, they have not been called. Tomori in Milan has not been called as well. So let's go down and break down this the lineup. So man, English squad they have a staggering players, a lot of players, in that team. But if I was the coach, I'm not a coach, but if I'm saying that if I was the coach, so this would be my prediction, my first 11 that I'll go with. First in Paul, you have Pickford, Jordan Pickford. He's been good for England so far, so you cannot deny that. Aaron Ramsey would have started, but he has a shaky uh season last with Arsenal, so I'm definitely not gonna put him in there. So Pickford is gonna start in goal. And the left back, you have Luke Shaw. He's going to start if he's 100% fit. Definitely, he's going to start. That's a no-brainer. Luke Shaw is going to start over there at the left back. And then, if he doesn't start, Kieran Trippier must probably filling that gap, or Joe Gomez is versatile as well. Joe Gomez was good in Liverpool this season, so he had a lot of positions. He could play center back, right back, left back. So that's why he's been called up since 4 years ago. So, next to him, you have Gichi from Crystal Palace. Gichi is good. He's proved in the Premier League last season that he can step up for England. So, since Maguire is not gone, so definitely. Why is Tomori not in the list? Tomori should be starting, to be honest. Tomori should be starting. But, so alongside Grealish, you have John Stones. So, John Stone is a no-brainer. He's going to start for England for sure. It's a good pairing with Maguire, but at this time around, and he's good in the air, and you all know Maguire is good in the air too. So John Stone is gonna go at the right back. It start getting a little bit confusing because they have a lot of right backs. So definitely, Kyle Walker. When it comes to pace, physicality, and defending, I think Kyle Walker is more preferable than Trent. So I'll go with Kyle Walker. And then CM definitely is Declan Rice. Declan Rice has been good in the Premier League this season. His ball recovery, tackles, and all that. He has to be there as CM. Declan Rice and alongside Bellingham, best player in La Liga this season, Jude Bellingham, definitely is going to sit in there, and he can push forward a little bit like a 10 role, the same role that he played in Real Madrid. Why he has the ability of Declan Rice to tackle, and so I'll go with Rice in Bellingham. Then the third one, I know some people might slightly disagree on this role and this person, but I'll definitely go with Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's a baller. He's a baller. One of the best in that squad, man. I can't afford to not to start him. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a must to be in that thing. When you talk about crossing, long range passing, 50 yards, 40 yards, 30 yards to pick up Harry Kane with a good header, the ability to read the game in that line. So I think definitely Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's going to be in that position. For me, he's going to be in there. Gallagher should have started, but definitely Trent Alexander-Arnold, Bellingham, Rice. That's my first three in midfield. So if you have anything to say or any comments, comment below. And the front three, I'm not gonna lie though, I see a lot of similarities in these players when it comes to Foden, Saka, Cole Palmer. I see a lot of similarities in them. First of all, they are left-footed players, so they'll prefer to play on the right, cutting on the right, and shooting. That's their best position, their best ability. That's their strength. If we can play them in that position, Palmer and Foden is they're a little bit understandable because they play under Guardiola, and they can play in the middle as well and as well on the right. But Saka is a one-footed player. There's nothing he can do with Saka. If he doesn't start on the right wing, there is nothing he can do anymore. He's not gonna play in the middle or on the left wing now. So, but still, a lot of people would disagree. But if I was the coach, like I said, I'm not a coach, but I'll go with. I would go with Cole Palmer, Foden, and Harry Kane. That's no brainer. Palmer, Foden, Harry Kane. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's still gonna be some rotations, as long as the game goes on. You can't play for 90 minutes. Tough teams are, you have France and all those tough. You have to be a lot of rotation up front. But it's quite unfortunate that Grealish or Sancho and Rashford couldn't make it to this list because at the left wing, these are their suitable positions, especially when it comes to national teams. But it's quite unfortunate that they couldn't make it, they can't make it in. So we just stick with the front three. Saka will probably come in